I'm John Beaudin. Here's part 2 of our interview with rock and roll greatness. I love this man. From the Rascals and the Young Rascals, Felix Cavaliere.
Well, you talked before about Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy dying, and that was leading to People Got to Be Free. And you were dating. Were you dating someone that was in that room?
Yeah. Well, we were working for his campaign, Robert Kennedy, and I was actually away. I was taking a little hiatus, and I heard it on a shortwave radio, and it just really hit me, because again, we were looking for that another song that I wrote called "A Ray of Hope." We were looking for a way out of that morass that we were in, which is constantly what we're in because we live in the material world. That's another thing that my teacher impressed upon me. Is that, stop complaining about this world. It's the world, it's not going to become nirvana for a few years yet, so deal with it. But a lot of us had trouble with that because, we don't see, in other words, what he would tell me is that you don't see bad if you don't have bad inside of you. You don't know what it is, It's like our kids when they come out into the world, they don't know anything bad. And then, somebody hits them in the nose. They go, oh, wait a minute. There's some people out there that are not so nice. It's a shame. You want to keep them like that, but you can't, in this world because this world is what it is. And I'll tell you something. It's getting a little weird out here lately. I'll tell you. I don't like it. I don't know about up where you are, but we actually, we don't even need a permit to carry a gun anymore in Tennessee. We just grab a gun, put it on oh, by the way, do you know how to shoot it? No, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty strange out here. It's really strange. And I'm a little embarrassed by it. And plus I've got a bunch of kids and I'm concerned about them and their kids,
Mm-hmm. Well, People Got to Be Free, for instance, with a song like that. How does that get, obviously you're reacting from situations that happen in your life. You want to do something better. The record company usually isn't crazy about that kind of stuff. How did that come together for you? Well,
it's all kind of go back to what we were talking about earlier, which I hope you don't mind me talking about. But when you study and you're with a guru, what he impresses upon us is that he is here to serve. You know what I mean? Not himself, but all of us. Well, that kind of permeated, my thinking in those days. Like, okay, so we're making hit records. We got a purpose here. What's the purpose? Well, maybe it is to just say something. You got to say it very carefully because you don't want to say like you're looking down on somebody, and you don't want to preach. Just say something. And if the intent behind that is to help, to heal, to make things right, it's good. It's a good mitzvah. It's a good karma. It's a good deed. So when that assassination happened, I don't know, man. It just something snapped. I said, man, got to say something, man. Got to say something. And that's what came out. That song came out. And when I took it back to, the record company and to home, the record company didn't want to release it. For some reason, they thought it was like, shaking the bush. They said, no, that's not good. I said, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong in there. It's in our Constitution, and people got to be free. It was a #1 record, not only in the United States, but it was a #1 record in places like in those days that were oppressed, like Hong Kong, South Africa, Berlin. I was so proud of that, man, because they heard it. They heard the message, and that's really all the motivation was like let's just say something, and let people hear what we're saying. Because they were listening.
We'll have more from Felix Cavaliere coming up in a few days. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. You want to donate to the channel at the very top of the description. There's a link where you can do that. Or you can buy a t-shirt. That helps the channel as well. We have t-shirts for Rock History Music, Rock History Book, and Rock History Canada. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.